By the way, how great was that Alyssa Milano thing with the police? Did you catch that?
I didn't catch it. What happened?
Oh, Jan, she called the police on a kid using an air gun because he looked suspicious in the neighborhood. He was wearing all black, and it's just this whole defund the police. And then she calls the police when she sees a teenager shooting at a squirrel.
Oh, wow, that is gorgeous.
It's too perfect.
Oh, that's what you call poetic justice. I mean,
yes.
Wow. I mean, Alyssa Milano, I don't know about you, but she's my president.
Well, it's weird to have jerked off to a presidential candidate, I guess, but Obama was sexy. But yeah, I mean, it's insane. There it is. I mean, it's just too perfect. Whenever the person railing against something is that thing, isn't that always the way?
Absolutely. It goes that way with sexuality. It goes that way with politics. It goes that way with anything. It's called, Shakespeare had a little expression for it. I think it was called, thou doth protest too much.
There it is. We've all seen the homophobic pastor who gets caught with a couple of hotties under his desk. I mean, it's old as time. A tale as old as time.
Now, let me ask you a question, because the left always accuses the right. I call them the fan base, because that's really what they are now. It's not really a body politic. It's more of a fan base. I mean, because,
sure.
Politicians are like bands now. Or, so it's like they're just following them like a band. So do you think, because the left fan base always accuses the right fan base of being fucking stupid. But what they fail to realize is they've made the former child star of Who's the Boss sort of one of their main spokespersons who they follow. Do you think that they're all fucking stupid? Are we all just fucking stupid at this point?
Here's what I think. And this is why I stay out of the whole political thing. I don't read. I don't learn anything because everybody just gets so deep into their side. It's like capture the flag. They just want to win so bad. They're not even looking at what's going on. It feels like two divorced parents trying to beat each other, and they're not taking care of their sick kids. We're going, hey, Mom, I'm coughing up blood here. She's going, hold on. Your dad fucked a porn star. Now he's tweeting about it. I don't have time for you.
I like that analogy. It's true. Yeah. Kids are, we're just left in front of the TV. They just handed us a tablet. Like, you ever go to
exactly.
You ever go to dinner with your friends who have kids and like, you're always like, you're thinking like, oh my God, these kids are going to be jumping all over the seats. They're going to, because that's how we were. We were kids. We were climbing all over the seats, yanking on our dad's dicks, throwing spare ribs at each other at Chinese restaurants or whatever, because we were so bored. But now you just hand the kid the tablet. And I mean, they all become like Manchurian candidates. They just kind of like fucking, they're quiet and quieter than a monk. I mean,
I know. Well, it's one of those weird things where you're like, oh, this is probably bad for the kid, but shit, I got to eat this wonton in peace, you fucking dweeb. Shut up, So it's that weird quick fix. And I get it. I'm not a parent, but I do love when parents do it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to fuck this girl, behind his mom's back. Let me just hand him a tablet. He won't remember any of this because he was fucking.
It's like the neuralizer for MIB. You just hand him an Angry Birds.
Yeah. So we got some stories. I mean, you came in with a banger. I didn't even have that on the list for today's stories. I mean, you came in with a banger. That's exactly what you would expect from our reporters in the field. Because right now you're on the field from a park bench. I assume from a safe neighborhood, right?
Well, it was. I'm in the West Village, which used to be like a nice white haven. Now it's Grand Theft Auto out here. I got hobos hitting me up, and it's crazy. My park bench has been taken up. This used to be a nice area.
Yeah. I mean, it's during the day though. You can still get. Look, New York is bad right now. If you during the day, but at night, if you love heroin, it's a great place. No,
I'm still on OxyContin, but yeah, it's wild. There's needles everywhere. There's barrel fires. It's that thing where I'm hearing weird howling at night from hobos, like that shit. You're trying to watch The Social Dilemma, and all you hear is like, "Fuck you, Jesus, government, F word, N word." You're like, God damn.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm trying to listen to Tim Ferriss over here.
Yeah. That's Tim Ferriss.
I'm watching Cuties. Leave me alone.
He's got a lot of good tips, Tim Ferriss.
Yeah, he's 5'1".
Yeah, I mean, the smaller the guy, the bigger the ambition. That's just true. I mean, it's just always what it is.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. But I always wondered, like, those guys like Gary Vee, like, what are they doing right now? Because you can't really put up a clip, going, hey, just grind it out right now, fucking give up your day job and go start a business. You can't put those up now when people are looking for, I mean, this is how you know the economy's bad. When busboys are white again.
It's true. It's funny. You always say this about how we just keep going back to like what we used to do. Everything's just a full circle. And busboys are honkies. Like even Facebook just feels like a small town. You go on Facebook and you're like, oh, you guys are just in this bubble. This is how the Civil War started. You're not getting out and talking to anybody. And you're not discussing anything with anybody different. And you're just in a small town. You've decided who you want to be in that town. You say your little quotes and quips, and you like everything, and then you move on. And it's crazy. We just keep going back.
We really hope you enjoyed that episode, whatever it was about. This is just a stock thing that we're taping onto every episode. So go make sure you rate, review us, subscribe, turn on your notifications, get jiggy with it.
And go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys where things get really wild.